Hey everyone, it's Sandra here today, and I am here for the 2 o'clock challenge for the Click into Color. And my challenge is going to be using sprays and mists. So I have, I guess, 2 techniques to kind of show you. One of them is kind of, I don't know, the way we've always done it, I guess. What I'm going to do is just pull out my stencil, and I have picked a color that I want to use. So this is just a Delusion stencil. You can use any stencil that you want. I just really like this floral pattern here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it a little bit more to the left. And this is a picture that I will be scrapping with this one. It's just a picture of the girls, and they have their bathing suits on, and it was a picture from the beginning of summer when we were at my parents' house. So I'll use that to scrap. So I know everybody knows this, but I think the thing is, as we learn how to use our products differently, we kind of go away from the easiest way to use them, which to me, one of the easiest ways to use your sprays and your mists are to go ahead and lay a stencil down. I have this color Bloom. I also use like Heidi Swap. I use Delusions. Heidi Swap is one of my favorites. And then Color Bloom, Lisa gave me 2 colors of these. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because it matches really well with the girls' bathing suit. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to spray it in the trash can first, just to make sure it's spraying pretty good, because honestly I haven't used it, and it takes a couple of pumps. So it's kind of like going back to the beginning, I guess. So I just laid my stencil down. I'm just going to put a couple of sprays randomly. And it's okay that I kind of like it's getting a little heavier in some spots. I do want it a little darker, so I'm going to continue to spray. Alright, and then I'm just gonna, I would let it dry, but what I want to show you a few things. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up, and then there's that really beautiful pattern from the stencil. And I know, like I said, you know how to use your sprays that way, but the thing is, it's become so popular, which I am right there with everyone, to kind of spray onto packaging and smush it onto your layouts, and I love that look. Like I said, I am totally into that too, but I just think sometimes it's fun to not make things so complicated and just go back to the easiest way, so you can go ahead and get started with your layout. So I'm just wiping my stencil off with this, and really if you wiped it off on another piece of paper, you could still get another outline of that stencil. So that's another thing to remember. And now I'm going to put this aside to dry, okay? So I am going to be using this, but I want to go ahead and show you and see how pretty that looks. So my intention is to put some layering behind that, put that on there, and I just think that really makes a big pop on your page, you know, and it's something easy that you can do. So the next thing I want to show you, and I have a poster board here, you guys, on my desk, so I don't mind that, you know, it kind of gets everywhere. Another technique I want to show you, and I've done this in the past maybe once or twice, but I haven't done it lately. So what I'm going to show you is I have these pens, and they're by Ranger, I believe. Yes, they're by Ranger, and you can pick them up at Hobby Lobby or, excuse me, Michael's, stores like that, and they're pretty, to me they are pretty expensive. They're like $8.99, I think. But you can use a coupon. And what I did is I just took a couple visits and, you know, bought 1 or 2 at a time. And I know, like at Joann's, you can use more than 1 coupon, so I would pick up some. I bought some off of an Etsy store that had them for really cheap, like $2 or $3.99. I think she had 4 of them, so I bought all 4, and she never restocked them again. So anyway, so what I have done with these is I've gotten my Delusion sprays and I've put them in there, and then you use them like a paintbrush. Now, I didn't think of this on my own, obviously. This is one of Diane Reevely's techniques for using her her Delusion sprays, and coloring with them in her art journal book. So if you want to know more about that, look up Diane Reevely. She has tons and tons of videos showing you how she uses her stamps and she colors them in and things like that. And she's just really inspiring with her sprays and her mists. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I want to do with this. So I have one empty one right here. I happened to find this when I was cleaning out my room. I think what I did is I just went ahead and used it as like a watercolor brush. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it. So all you have to do is kind of unscrew that. This little black part, this tip comes out, but don't lose it because you need that. It's kind of like what directs, you know, how much you're going to get in there. So what I'm going to do is, I like this color. It's a Delusion spray and it's called Polished Jade. I don't have them right here. I had written like this is Pure Sunshine, but as I used them, the names rubbed off. But anyways, you can kind of see from the tips of the colors, you know, what colors I do have in here. So I'm going to get this Polished Jade. And then I just have some of these little dropper things. I'm sure you can get these at Michael's or anything, you know, someplace like that as well. So let me go ahead and, oh, the kids are here. They're going to make noise. So all I'm going to do is kind of suck it up into here and then squirt it right in there. And you don't have to fill it to the top, you know, like one thing is good enough. You know, you're not going to, it's going to take a while to use it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it a little bit more. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my stopper back in and make sure it's in there really good. And then I'm going to close that up. Okay guys, sorry, everybody came home. So what the other technique I'm going to show you is with those pins. So what I'm going to do is, this is another picture that I have, and it's of Gabrielle, and it was a rainy day and we let them go out and play in the rain, and they had a blast. They were just jumping in any puddles, just kind of going all silly and crazy. So I really like this picture of Gabby. She just looks like she's so free and just having fun. So what I'm going to do is, I've picked out a stamp set, which is this one. And this stamp set actually came with, I want to say it came with the Clique Kit IM kit, but you can use any stamp sets that you have that have words or phrases, any images or anything like that you want to use. But I just really like the way what some of these say. So what I'm going to do is just grab these pins, and I like that they're all colorful. I'm not going with any particular color scheme. I'm just going to start using them. So what I will do is just open it up, and you can just go on the off side and make sure you don't have to squeeze these really tight or anything like that, because too much would probably come out. I just gently hold them and just kind of scribble like that, just making somewhere where I'm going to put my stamp on top of it. So this is the one that I just filled up right here. So there we go. It's coming out. And they don't have to be the same colors. You know, I don't have to use the same colors together. Just kind of mix match stuff if I want. Honestly, I'm not very good with matching colors and the color wheel and all that stuff. I just like what I like. And if I like it, I use it. So I'm just going to kind of just go with it. And I'm just going to use probably a little bit of everything right here. This is a darker color. I really do like that one. It needs a little something down here. I could go ahead and add one here. And this is a green color. I don't know. Like I said, these are all mostly they're all mostly Delusions. What do you call them? Sprays. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more out of this one. Sometimes I squeeze it off because I'm scared like too much is going to come out. So I'm just going to keep on going like that. I think this is a pretty orange color if I remember. Yeah. So just kind of doing whatever I want. No big deal. And I know I'm going to kind of put my picture kind of somewhere around here. I'm going to trim it down some, but I'm not worried so much about the center. And I'm sure I'll put some layering behind it. So again, I'm not too concerned about it. So let's see. Ooh, I like that color. What color? See, I didn't put the color of it on that, but I really do like that color. It's so pretty and vibrant. So let's see. Add a little bit up here. And here's a little one. This is one I am kind of always afraid to use. It's Post Box Red. And I think I'm not going to use it because I kind of like the way my colors are going now. And I don't want to mess them up, to be honest with you. So what I normally do is I get some Stays On. And I'm going to open up this stamp. And I'm going to pick maybe one or two of the things that I like. So I really like this one. It says, "Be yourself. Beautiful, bold, loving, unique." And I really like that one. And another one I like is live every day as if it's your last, or this is cute, chase your dreams, you might catch one. So for sure I'm going to use this, the first one, and see what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it in black right over that. And so let me see, yeah, let me see if I can find a stamping block, which I do have. I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit, guys. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach my stamp. And I love, you always got to smell your stays on when you open it. Why does it smell so good? It smells like, I promise you, it smells like a cherry medicine, but really good cherry medicine. I love the way it smells. I could smell stays on all day. Yummy. So anyway, so I'm just kind of patting it around, getting a really good thick coating on that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it right over that. Not just, you know, I just want it around the color. It doesn't have to be real perfect or anything. I want it kind of straight, but not a big deal. There we go. See? And look at that. You're kind of making your own background. And I really love that about this technique. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do another one because I really like that saying. So I think I need some re-inker for my stays on. I've had it for quite some time. So I'm going to put it down here. All right, there we go. Oh, I love that. I love those colors right there. So I'm just going to get my towel, and I just keep a random dirty towel, guys, not anything. I know some people are really great about cleaning their stamps. I am not one of them, so sorry. The next one I am going to use is this one about chasing your dreams. You might catch one. So I'm just adding that to here, and I'm going to use more stays on. Just try and get the best coverage that I can get because, yeah, my pad is pretty dry. So, and you know, it doesn't have to be in the middle. It doesn't have to, I kind of want it a little bit maybe off-centered from that color, which is not gonna bother me at all. So I just want the stamp to come out. Yeah, look at that. Cool, right? And then let's see, I'm gonna stamp one more right here. All right, let's see. All right. There we go. See that? I really, really love the look of that, you guys. I'm really happy with that. So let me see if there's anything else. The other stamps are really big. This one's pretty. Let's see. Believe in the good of everything. That's pretty, but I'm gonna see if I can find something a little bit smaller to kind of put right here, or maybe like a design, some type of stamp with the design in it. So I'm gonna hang on. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this stamp set that I believe I got from Clique Kits as well, and it's by Aha. I guess it's Aha Arts is what it's called. So what I like about it are these little confetti pieces or little polka dots. So I'm going to use that to kind of just add a few little things right here on these, and maybe even like one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Let's see, I'm going to go with my stays on again. So, all right, try and get it on there thick. Oh, I really, really need to invest in some. All right, here we go. So I'm going to put it over here. Some polka dots, and I probably kind of go a little bit off because I want them to look a little bit random, you know. And let's see, I'll put some right here. Oh, I like that. It's giving it a little bit something extra. There we go. So see that, guys? I really like that. Let me show you really close. It's just a really fun way to make your own pattern, your own background paper. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do, because this is Gabby, and Gabby absolutely, absolutely loves hearts. So there is a heart on here. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the heart right here. So let's see. It's like her favorite shape ever. So I'm going to go ahead and add that heart right there for her. All right, there we go. Alright guys, so those are the two techniques that I do want to show you. There's lots of other things that you can do with these brushes. I will show you one more thing really quickly. I'll just show you right here. This is another stamp set by Alt E New that I picked up from Clique Kits. I did make a layout with it some time ago and I really enjoyed using it. So I got this outline flower, right? And let's see. Let me peel some of these off. And all I did, I'm just going to show you on this piece of poster board right here. Okay, and I just stamped it, right? Oh, that's not very good because I need a new ink pad. All right, that's a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. So it's just the outline of the flower. It's really pretty. And what I did is I just got my brushes and I just really quickly brushed them. I didn't care if they went outside. I was just really quick about it. You know, it wasn't and just colored in that flower. And I made a design like that. Look how pretty and simple that is. I just love that. And you can just make your own pattern paper with any color flowers that you want. And yeah, so the possibilities are endless with your sprays, with your mists, with these little tools like this that you can find. So anyways, your challenge is to bust out your sprays, your mists. If you don't have these pens, use a paintbrush. I don't have a really thin one, but you could totally use a little thin one and color that in really quickly. You know, you can make your own backgrounds just kind of with a really thick brush, just maybe a rainbow or anything like that. So my challenge to you is break out your sprays, your mists, get creative with them. If you don't want to get creative and you're on a time crunch, hey, just use your stencil and make one of these. So possibilities are endless, guys. I hope you have a fun time. I'm going to go ahead and finish these two layouts and I will post them under this challenge. So thanks for watching and have some fun and say bye.